Trucks are just as exciting, and they've had their moments on the big screen too, in movies like The Ice Road. And when they're in the hands of expert tuning teams, Kenworth trucks can turn into true showpieces. Take this bright red W900 for example. It was built as a one-of-a-kind custom order by some of the best in the business, according to the description, and it honestly looks like something straight out of Pimp My Ride. The truck has a movable front bumper, and with its upgraded suspension, the ride height can be adjusted on the fly. The wheels are decked out with spiked covers, and LED lights have been added all around the edges, giving off serious holiday Coca-Cola truck vibes. Still, some folks are scratching their heads, wondering how the driver can even see the road that oversized visor seems to block about 3/4 of the windshield. The company claims this is the truck that truly gets truckers' hearts racing. Customers can choose from a wide range of options engines with up to 640 horsepower, 3 different cab styles, 5 multimedia system choices, and more. You can even customize your own truck directly on their website. The design has a sporty vibe, featuring bold gray and red tones. It comes with a custom sun visor and mirror, covers decorated with lion graphics. Inside the cab, there's not only a bed, but also space for a microwave and a coffee maker. Of course, the truck is packed with smart technology including lane departure warnings and adaptive cruise control that automatically adjusts your speed to maintain a safe distance. And speaking of trucks, we can't forget Volvo. The company is also stepping into the electric future. In today's lineup, we're featuring the FH Electric tested by Gene Burov, a well-known journalist. This truck was transformed so dramatically that a car expert once said it was like a vegan trying to pick a sausage. He had no clue what he was looking at, but eventually the mystery was solved. It was a 1975 White 4000. White Motor Company had earned a strong reputation for building reliable trucks, going all the way back to World War I. Unfortunately, the company went bankrupt in 1980, and their assets were later bought by other manufacturers. This rebuild includes 2 turbochargers, a massive 28-liter Cummins engine, and pumps out around 900 horsepower. It took 7 years of hard work to complete, and builds like this definitely deserve some serious respect. The driver can hit speeds of 100 kilometers per hour, even while hauling a trailer, blowing more smoke than a steam locomotive at a red light, and leaving behind more rubber than a drag racer. According to one review, you can spot this beast in Australia. It's often showcased at various auto shows. Built entirely from the ground up, this truck offers plenty of customization. For starters, you can choose from different engines with power options going all the way up to 860 horsepower. There are also several interior packages to pick from. The premium trim includes upgraded insulation, special lighting to reduce eye strain, teak wood accents, and other high-end features. And to make work even easier, several smart systems are available. QuickFit lets you easily manage and integrate different equipment. Detroit Connect gives you real-time updates on the truck's condition. And Virtual Technician sends alerts if there's a problem, along with step-by-step instructions on how to fix it. German company MAN also brings something to the table. Their custom Lions model not only looks sleek, but it's also built with the driver's comfort in mind. Up next is a bold creation from Freightliner. Movie fans will instantly think of Terminator 2 and the iconic chase scene where the T-1000 goes after young John Connor in a Freightliner truck. Fun fact, the company was founded back in 1942 and eventually became the biggest truck maker in North America. But times have changed, and Freightliner has moved beyond just classic models. Instead of starting from scratch, their engineers took the trusted Cascadia model and gave it an eco-friendly upgrade. Now, this truck can drive up to 370 kilometers on a single charge, and it only takes about 90 minutes to go from 0 to 80% charged. The total weight of the truck and trailer comes in around 37 tons. Test drivers say it's a smooth and quiet ride, with impressive acceleration and solid handling thanks to its low center of gravity. Sounds like a promising step into the future, doesn't it? Caterpillar 797F. If you think we're running out of giant machines to show, think again. There are still plenty out there, and each one has something special. Take a look at the 797F mining truck from the American company Caterpillar. Right now, it holds the title of the world's biggest and highest capacity mining truck with a manual transmission. The Caterpillar 797F packs an incredible 4,000 horsepower and can carry a payload of up to 363 tons. It stands 7 meters tall, stretches 15 meters long, and is about 9.5 meters wide. And when the dump bed is raised, the total height reaches nearly 16 meters. To put that into perspective, a typical 2-story house is only about 6 to 8 meters tall. A German driver got behind the wheel and managed to cover 345 kilometers on a single charge, driving through all kinds of conditions from narrow city streets to open highways. "It's incredibly easy to drive," said Bidor, sharing the results of the test run. Here's what the rest of the data shows. On a typical workday, the truck can travel up to 500 kilometers, including short charging breaks like during a lunch stop. It uses 50% less energy compared to a similar diesel truck. But Volvo isn't stopping there. The company aims to have electric trucks make up 50% of all customer deliveries by the year 2030. Meanwhile, the German company Leapair has introduced its new articulated dump truck, the TA230. Leapair T284. One of the standout features of this massive truck is its unique mix of a surprisingly low weight and an outstanding payload capacity. In simple terms, the T284 is built for profit. It hauls more cargo while keeping operating costs down. It's powered by a massive 4,000 horsepower engine, yet it's known for being fuel efficient for its size. When empty, it weighs 237 tons, but it can carry up to 363 tons. That's about 1.5 times its own weight. And despite the heavy loads it handles, the T284 can still reach a solid speed of up to 64 kilometers per hour. ETF. There are some machines out there that make people feel like tiny insects, and this one has a story that's even more unusual. ETF Holding, a relatively new company based in Slovenia, decided to develop its own mining truck with a completely original design. Unlike the massive VAZ 75710, this isn't just another oversized truck with more capacity. Instead, the engineers came up with a modular concept. The number of axles can be changed, which means the truck's length and payload capacity can be adjusted based on the job. The first prototypes were unveiled in 2016 and 2017 under the name MT240. Today, the ETF lineup is known simply as the D series and includes 6 different models. Their lengths range from 12.5 to 29 meters, and they can carry between 77 and 180 tons. Thanks to the modular setup, companies can invest in a single truck that adapts to various types of projects. Plus, these trucks are more compact and narrower than traditional models, which helps boost productivity and opens up new possibilities for roadwork. Translifter, a trailer equipped with a system that lifts and rotates its rear axles. But let's be honest, hearing about an ordinary trailer, no matter how flexible, doesn't exactly excite anyone. That's why we've chosen the MK1 and Master for a reason that matters. This is the world's first electric translifter completely free from fossil fuel use, cutting costs by about 35 million per year. What's more, the MK1's electrohydraulics don't rely on the truck's power, so whether it's paired with a shiny new electric rig or an old diesel beast, it still gets the job done with ease. Even if you buy a whole fleet of them, there's no need to replace your trucks. This is the future of freight transport, and it's already within our reach. The main mission of Trail King is clear: helping every customer reach success. That's why their trailers are designed to solve real problems one by one. This 13-axle giant was created by the skilled hands at Trail King. First thing that stuns new customers? Its load capacity is simply massive, 54,500 kilograms. That's heavier than 14 Ford F450s. To master a beast of this size and power, automation isn't just helpful, it's key. Trail King's team took things further still, upgrading the auto-leveling feature. Before, activation felt clumsy and slow, now it's done smoothly by remote control. They also improved the turning radius from 30 to 34 degrees wide. We can't wait to see what's coming next. Hopefully, we'll see more of this marvel in future showcases and new videos too. Picture a bus that barely leans in curves. That doesn't dive when brakes are hit hard. That glides over the roughest potholes. Even more, this bus resists the harshest steering jolts. No sudden yanks or pulls. In short, bumps and dips don't shake the steering wheel. That calm confidence comes from the V-Series suspension by Freightliner. Engineers crafted it to help passengers forget every jolt, and drivers to feel none of the wheel's unwanted movement. It was built to endure and perform with bushings lasting up to 240,000 kilometers without any signs of wear or tear. And that's the kind of strength we need for modern-day roads and brutal highways. Introducing the Zacklift Boom Crane 25T. With it, a regular tractor truck becomes a powerful multitasking tool. The crane was designed to work in harmony with the fifth wheel system, a brilliant upgrade that gives the vehicle a new level of strength. Extend the boom, and you'll lift up to 8.1 tons with precise control for delicate jobs. Retract it, and it shifts into tow mode, handling loads up to 22.6 tons. The crane is operated from a safe distance with a 6-button wireless remote. When pulling alone isn't enough and you need total command of the load, the Zacklift Boom becomes your ace, the tool that steps in when things get tough and saves the day every time. They say advertising is the soul of business, and that phrase takes on a whole new meaning when a digital billboard from Lead Innovations rolls past you. This company doesn't just sell these mobile displays, it also offers a chance to join as a franchise partner. Surprisingly, this on-the-move format often works better than ads on radio, print, or even television screens. Some of the strongest proof comes from top clients like Hulu, T-Mobile, and Universal Studios, who've seen results. Even with a small investment, one digital truck can cover up to 78 kilometers, reaching places with no other billboards and zero competition. And reliability isn't a concern. Lead Innovations builds their own custom frames from scratch and equips them fully, even adding a 20-kilowatt diesel generator for power. These trucks are ready to roll on every major road and state highway out there. Tires are among the biggest expenses in a fleet's daily operations, so it's no surprise that both drivers and managers seek smart ways to cut that cost. One standout solution is Halo Connect 3. It installs in just 10 minutes, no special tools needed, and it's already proven itself on real-world highways. With tens of billions of kilometers logged, the results speak for themselves. But what exactly does this system do? It tracks in real time data like pressure, load, heat, and more. And when needed, it adjusts pressure on its own. The Halo Connect i3 is so smart, it even knows the brand and model of your tires. Thanks to that, fuel use drops by 2% and tire-related failures drop by 70%. The SP Series side puller systems turn an ordinary tow truck into a rescue expert that can pull a wrecked car out of almost any nightmare spot. In its top-tier setup, this system handles loads up to 9 tons with ease and features a boom that goes beyond. It performs even when the vehicle is trapped on a slope and only reachable from the side, no direct access needed. Its auto-leveling stabilizers adjust to the ground beneath, turning rough or uneven surfaces into a solid base. While others struggle with tough coals, the SP Series side puller crew is already wrapping up the recovery. Entry-level versions of the system can be yours starting at just $0.000. Created for buses and trucks alike, this tech helps drivers stay in control. It keeps stability firm during turns, and it's so trusted, millions rely on it. Over 2 million vehicles worldwide already use this powerful innovation. But how does such a smart system work? It reads sensor data built into the ride from the ABS to the steering system, then responds to danger before it strikes. It reacts to risks like rollover or skid, and stops them using the brakes and engine. With automatic adjustment on the fly, it adapts to the road and to the load. That means safer travel, no matter where or what you're carrying behind the wheel. That's why it earns our deepest thanks. Blade is more than tech, it's protection. Road maintenance is slowly shifting from a tiresome task of long hours into something closer to precision work. Just take a look at the MRL Grind Pro. It replaces an entire crew on site, handling a massive list of jobs at once, removing old road markings, applying new ones, cutting and grooving asphalt. This powerful machine gets it all done with impressive speed and spotless results thanks to built-in systems that sweep away debris, dust, and hazardous particles. And there's more if needed. The MRL Grind Pro can run with just one operator. That means crews can now spread out more efficiently and care for far more roads without stretching their teams. The EEDS developers gave it their all. This system becomes vital in moments where fast access to large water loads is needed and there's a lake or river conveniently close to the emergency site. The EEDS packs submersible pumps, an electric generator, compressor, lights, and much more, all in one smart unit. Thanks to its container-like design, transporting it is quick and hassle-free. The basic version delivers water flow at a rate of 11,356 liters per minute. The advanced model raises that number to a staggering 75,700 liters every single minute. Another standout feature of the EEDS is its fully automated hose handling system, capable of managing hoses up to 30 centimeters in diameter with precision. With the Strapmaster in hand, workers now secure heavy loads 70% faster. That means saving 140 hours each year, an efficiency that speaks volumes. Surprisingly, all it took was one tool. The Strapmaster made all the difference. Now they handle tie-down straps with ease, even those up to 5 centimeters wide. Whether securing loads on massive trucks or fastening gear on compact covered vans, workers operate with far more confidence, less stress, more speed, and greater control. Even more impressive, the manufacturer says using the Strapmaster lowers accident risk. The Y system clears snow nearly 10 times faster than manual effort. It's also great for removing ice, a must-have for large truck fleets, since cleaning a vehicle takes only a few short minutes. Its floating head adapts on its own to the truck's height and trailer size, as well as to the snow and ice buildup. That's why Y cleans with accuracy and without causing any surface damage. Operating it is simple and intuitive, no heavy training needed. Just a quick demo from the installation team is more than enough. Another key benefit of the system is how compact it is. You can place it wherever it's easiest to use. What matters most is that truck drivers can reach the cleaning spot easily. Experts say demand for flat glass is expected to grow by around 5% in the coming years. In other words, billions of square meters of glass will keep moving across the globe each year. Handling such a fragile task requires precision, and that's where Fonville's FloatMax semi-trailers come in. They're built specifically to support logistics teams, drivers, and loaders in the safe transport of sheet glass. Clients can choose between hydraulic or hydromechanical securing systems, with the added benefit of independent air suspension for smoother movement. There are also shortened intermodal models available, along with several configurations of the FloatMax trailer. From sliding roofs to onboard heaters, each option is tailored to the mission. The lightweight base model handles up to 5,800 kilograms, while the top-tier double extra large version supports a full 10,700 kilograms. Say goodbye to old-school side mirrors, they're becoming relics of the past. Renault is rewriting the rules of vision by swapping outdated mirrors for smart cams. Now, drivers get a sharp, clear image, no more constant wiping in rain or dust. They've also added angle control via a joystick that's easy and intuitive. These cameras perform brilliantly even when night falls and light is scarce. And with the zoom feature in action, trailer maneuvers become child's play. But here's what truly matters the most: the safety of those we share the road with. A smart side radar now spots pedestrians and cyclists, adding peace to every trip. Renault isn't just tweaking visibility, they're reimagining how drivers own the road. The Hon team is building a bold new propulsion system that's turning heads. It's called the Hyperr ERX, designed for heavy-duty trucks with smart tech. It blends clean electricity with natural gas. The onboard combustion engine isn't tied to the clutch or gearbox, it's just there to generate power, not move the wheels. But that's just the beginning of the story. It supports over 20 fuel types, including hydrogen, propane, and even ammonia. In city routes, trucks run on battery mode, covering 120 kilometers in silence and clean air. On highways, the generator kicks in again, extending the range up to 1,600 kilometers total. What's your take? Is this the future or just another dream on the drawing board? Absolutely vital, especially for service road vehicles. They often appear in places no one expects to see them. And many car drivers, lost in their daily routines, almost on autopilot, fail to notice the sudden change. That's when danger strikes, collisions become real threats. To prevent tragedy, the blade system must be activated. This tech prevents a car from sliding under the truck, greatly increasing the survival chance for the unaware. Activating the blade takes only 20 seconds, and below 80 kilometers per hour, it can deploy even while moving. Tests prove blade remains highly effective and reliable, even when a car crashes into it at 110 kilometers per hour. And there's more. You can add the Dr. Air brake system. It slams the truck's brakes instantly if a car crashes. A life-saving combo for any road emergency situation, all developed by the company Knapp and Trailers. The Moros GCL 170 is a trailer designed specifically for processing scrap metal, particularly crushing unwanted vehicles. To make the process more efficient, the trailer is equipped with a crane and its receiving section is spacious enough to load entire cars without requiring preliminary disassembly. The Moros GCL 170 operates using its own diesel engine, and its dimensions comply with road regulations in numerous countries. Check out this trailer. It not only carries up to 36,2 tons, but also extends in length. When fully stretched, it reaches 15 meters, significantly surpassing many competitors. A truck using this trailer can transport multiple pieces of equipment or long loads such as building materials. Its efficiency is further improved by a low-profile design and the adjustable Cush 25K air suspension, which guarantees optimal road clearance. We looked up the price, around $9,000. Bide and Pininfarina have teamed up to create the Exing 2, an electric truck focused on aerodynamics and smart systems. The engineers achieved an aerodynamic drag coefficient of just 0.35 for context. The Tesla Model E's coefficient is 0.32. The truck's smart systems are equally impressive, using cameras, lasers, and sensors to detect obstacles up to a kilometer away. While its 300-kilometer range might seem modest, consider this: the battery fully charges in just an hour, and it can be swapped for a new one in 6 minutes. Specialists at Knapp Trailers are rethinking bumpers. You might assume there's nothing left to innovate, since their primary function is to protect vehicles from serious damage in minor collisions. However, Knapp has a unique vision. They've developed a trailer bumper that can raise by 20 centimeters. Why is this useful? Because many countries regulate the minimum distance between the trailer bumper and the ground. On rough terrain, this distance can become too small, risking potential damage. Knapp's bumper is remotely controlled, with its position visible from the cabin via indicator lights on the trailer. The team at Globe Trailer has also devised ways to make truck drivers' workdays easier. They manufacture dump trailers that significantly speed up unloading. Currently, the Globe Trailer lineup includes models ranging from 9 to 11 meters in length. If the standard sizes do not fit, the team is open to discussing custom designs. Each trailer comes with an automatic cargo covering system and provides a lower center of gravity, ensuring greater stability on the road. And of course, customers can choose from more than 15 color options. Thank you for watching today's TechNew video. If you find these technological inventions useful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see more shocking content. Share your thoughts about these inventions in the comments section below. See you next time.